Hi friends, I hope you guys are doing well. This is a nighttime broadcast brought to you by Sonic. Yes, I wish Sonic was a sponsor. No, I go to Sonic so often that Sonic should be a sponsor of mine, but it's not. Anyway, do you even have a sponsor? I don't know if you have a sponsor. I'm feeling very optimistic about my future. So yes, I'm signing up sponsors. Anyone that wants to come. By the way, Sonic, I will say my go-to is Diet Sprite with the blackberry, sugar-free blackberry. It's magnifique. It's amazing. I really like it. Please never stop and bring some more new flavors that are diet, please. Thank you. Okay, back to what we're here for. This is how does my house stay COVID safe or be prepared for visitors during COVID? Well, friends, there's a few things that you'll need to know. Take down these notes because it's important. When you're working with an agent, you do have to fill out a form, and the sellers sign it, the buyers sign it. Every buyer that comes through will sign one of these. It's called a PED form. Yes, a PED form. That's how the agents will refer to it as. It's the coronavirus form that kind of gives you the ideas of what you need to do to show and look at a home. It tells sellers what to expect. It tells buyers what to expect. It even tells the agents what to expect. And one thing that they really want to do is make sure that your home is prepared with all the items in case someone comes to your house and doesn't have them. There's many times when clients have forgotten a mask because they're going in an agent's car. I mean, not as many agents are probably taking people in their cars right now, but the ones that may do it because it's from an out-of-town guest or something, or an out-of-town client, sometimes they can forget a mask. I mean, it's very likely. So let me tell you the few things that you'll want at your home. And by the way, I will provide them for you if you have a listing with me, and a lot of agents are doing that now. One thing I do for my clients is I set out a nice looking box. It's usually something that is pretty, I promise, at your front door or outside or right inside your front door, on a little table or something, that basically has in it the following items. I put in some kind of antibacterial wipe container, a group of plastic, not plastic, paper masks, the tossable paper masks. I keep those all in a Ziploc bag individually if I can, or I just take the whole new box and put it in there. I try and keep little boxes of 10, and if they're ever, I try and refill them on a regular basis. And I keep booties, and I always provide booties for my clients, especially when we have clients with brand new carpets or flooring. But especially in these COVID times, the little booties are great to have on hand. I also keep a bottle of antibacterial hand sanitizer. Like, for example, I have one right here. And they're big. So, like, I want my clients to be able to feel confident that they have enough in their home, right? I also provide, at the front door, there is a printout of what the COVID expectations are when you show a home or when you're going to sell your home. The first thing that you want to make sure you do when you take on a client, my dear friends, my dear realtor friends, or even so that your clients know this, so that they know, we try to ask you, just like I wouldn't be taking someone out if I was sick, we would like for you not to be sick when we show the house. Please don't go and view other people's homes if you are feeling sick, or you're sneezing, or you're coughing, or even having like minor symptoms of hay fever. It's probably best to stay home. It's just easier for families and sellers to feel more comfortable if you don't see it when you're sick. And I know most people don't really look at homes when they're not feeling well, but there's times, like I said, where a client comes from out of town and this is the only time they can see it, and they'll go. But try not to travel when you're sick. It's no fun anyway. It's harder when you're not near a doctor and all those things. And there's so many ways of getting out of airline tickets right now. It is kind of the best time to try and change things because there's all these COVID restrictions. Second, I want to advise all of you to allow your agent, and that's what they recommend anyway, to open all the doors for you. I typically walk around when I'm showing homes. I grab, if they don't have those hand sanitizer wipes, I bring some always with me. I grab one and I use it to open the handles of the doors, because my hands are going to be on that doorknob if I don't use something with it. So, and I want people to feel confident, even if I use hand sanitizer before I walk in, which I do, that I also have another way to touch their door that won't be compromising them. So I grab a hand, squirt the hand sanitizer, then I open each door, and lock boxes even, with different hand sanitizer wipes. If my clients want to see in a closet, I open that for them, or anything that has to do with going from outside to the inside or inside to the outside, I open the doors for them, which I think a lot of agents do anyway, but it's nice to do that in this time so that we feel like there's only one person opening doors. Now, if we have a situation too where there's a family coming through, we do recommend not showing homes right now with children. But there's been the occasion when you can't have someone. So we usually have either the parent wait outside with the child, or I've waited with people's children also. I've taken them and opened the doors, and there's been a lot of crazy things that have happened right now. It's like a circus, you know. But we try not to have too many people showing. You also don't want to take this time to be showing the home to like your grandma or your mom or your sister who's twice removed, right? Okay, so that's another thing. Bring only the people who are going to be purchasing the home. That's ideal. These will all be on that PED form, by the way, this information. Also, you want to make sure when you're going through the home that you do follow the rules of using the items that they want you to use. So definitely put the booties on. I mean, put them on if they're there. I actually carry them with me anyway, so my clients do put booties on when we go into homes. It's really helpful. It's very easy, simple to toss them. I usually keep a trash can. By the way, I always keep a trash can. Do you know I have a trash can always in my car? I do. This is my trash can that I love from Target. I don't leave home without it. I really don't. I always have trash cans, so you can put your discarded items in there. Makes it really perfect. So anyway, the last thing I would say to do is, of course, be aware of your surroundings. If you feel like even the person's home you're going into might be sick, do yourself a favor and just walk right back out. It's okay. It's not going to hurt the agent's feelings. To be honest, it shouldn't hurt the seller's feelings, but if you're going into that house and you don't feel comfortable, turn around and walk out. That's the safest thing you can do for yourself, is avoid being in an area where you could get contaminated by someone else's illness, right? I mean, we know this from the flu for years. Like, don't walk into your son's room if he's throwing up on the floor. Okay, no, I'm kidding. You've got to help your kid. That's funny. I wish it was that easy. It's just not. You're responsible for them. But anyway, you definitely don't want to walk into some random person's house when they're barfing, right? You just don't want to do that. So just be wise about the things that you do. Don't be, also when you're showing a home, I mean, you definitely don't want to be showing a home when you're sick, my fellow friends, my fellow realtor friends. Don't show it when you're sick. It's not good for you, them, or anybody else. So anyway, I hope these were some good, easy tips for you to keep in mind when you're showing a home during the COVID times. The times of the COVIDs is what I call it. The year of the COVID. That's what we're calling it right now. All right, my friends, have a great day. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Stay safe. Have a Merry Christmas. I will be following up with you probably in the next week or so. You'll see another one of my videos. Have a wonderful week. Take care.